in the government higher secondary school. I've come here to get good sanskars. I have made many friends and I'm enjoying myself here.
The facilities, though basic, are being increased gradually.
We are running this chhatravas for children to inculcate Indian values in them so that they become nationalistic and patriotic citizens. Secondly, there are many forces attacking our religion and trying to transform our society into other religions and groups. I feel that needs to stop. So that is why our children need to understand our culture and become patriotic.
In Nodia, Jharkhand, Vanvasi Kalyan Kendra runs the Saraswati Vidya Mandir, a higher secondary school educating children predominantly from the tribal and the scheduled caste communities. A hostel attached to the school houses over 300 boys and girls.
I have been studying here for 2 years. My parents sent me here as I was not getting a good education in the village. At home, all the work was done by my mother. Here we are taught to become self-sufficient.
The high quality of education along with the hostel facilities are bearing fruit. The school has achieved the distinction of a 100% success ratio in the board examinations. In Meghalaya, a number of excellent institutions and programs are being run jointly with the community. Among these is a hostel in the Seva Bharati Kendra, providing free accommodation to students from rural areas pursuing higher education in the university and professional colleges. The Seema Jan Kalyan Chhatravas in Khewda, Gujarat, provides boarding, lodging and education to children from the border villages. Their family in Delhi, the Sevadham Nivasi Vidyalaya, established in 1975, has emerged as a center for educational excellence. Students from 22 states are housed and educated here. Of the 350 students, the majority are Vanvasis or those belonging to the weaker sections of society. Other educational initiatives are also being taken. Bal Gokulams are centers where children between the age of 6 to 14 are enlightened on Hindu Sanskriti and rich cultural heritage. Abhyasikas or study rooms close to Seva Bastis or slums where children are provided with an environment for self-study. Encouraging adult education with a thrust to educate women. There are lakhs of children in the country who do not have parents or have been deserted for no fault of theirs. It has become the Sangh's mission to provide a complete home for these children. The Anatha Shishu Nivas, Bangalore, is home to 70 children, some only a few days old, like this little girl who was found abandoned on the doorsteps of the Nivas. Seva Bharati runs the Shishu Nivas with a team of volunteers committed to the welfare of the children. The environment is cheerful, with bright and happy colors adorning the furniture and walls. Teachers and administrators ensure that learning is fun and the food provided is wholesome and nutritious. Another unique program is the Nele Rag Pickers Shelter in Bangalore, which houses over 100 street children from different parts of Karnataka. Before reaching Nele, these children had no future. Circumstances force them to scrounge the streets as rag pickers for their day-to-day survival. At Nelly, they have an opportunity for all-round development in a healthy environment, which encourages them to be responsible citizens with strong cultural values. Nelly provides them with food, shelter and medical facilities and admits them in schools. No other section of society symbolizes the agony of Jammu and Kashmir than the children who have lost parents to terrorism.
I'm in class 8th and I am from Kishtwar. I've been here for 5 years. I came here after my mother was killed by militants. I came here to get a good education. My father was killed by militants. Most of the children here have lost their mothers and fathers to militants. So I also came here to study.
Swami Vivekananda Bal Niketan is a school and hostel based in Jammu with 61 children aged between 6 years to 16 years.
Some children came here emotionally shattered. We have 2 children here whose mothers were hanged by militants. Some children have seen their fathers being dragged out of their homes and riddled with bullets and killed. So much cruelty has been inflicted by these militants on these innocent children.
Swami Vivekananda Bal Niketan is now their home, providing for all their needs. Future plans include expanding the hostel to accommodate an additional 50 children and also to open a much-needed girls' hostel. Seva Bharati runs a number of centers under the aegis of Matri Chhaya. Before a child is given for adoption, workers of Matri Chhaya make inquiries and ensure that the child goes to a safe and secure home. Other homes like the Sanjeevani Samiti Urekan in Kerala are for orphan girls. 60 of them live here. A number of girls of marriageable age have been found homes by the Sanjeevani Samiti, thus completing the responsibilities that their parents would have discharged. Other homes for children like Paza Hasi Bala Mandiram run by the VHP in Kerala. The Kalyan Ashram Chhatri Nivas in Assam, the Matri Chhaya Bal Ashram are just some of the hundreds more working to provide a future for children who have been abandoned to fend for themselves. The importance of sanskar stems from the need to educate the younger generation on India's rich religious and cultural heritage and to be proud of the motherland. These values are inculcated in all educational institutions that take inspiration from the RSS. Many sanskar kendras are used as a bridge to forge a closer understanding between communities and children from different economic backgrounds. The Ankur Sanskar Kendra in Dibrugarh, Assam is bringing Assamese and non-Assamese children together. Here they learn sanskars, play and interact together. The Filobadi Lachit Sanskar Kendra, also in Assam, works with the children of Vanvasi tea pickers to inculcate religious and cultural values. Even the reclusive Khasis of Meghalaya are now enthusiastically sending their children to sanskar kendras. In India, healthcare remains neglected in lakhs of villages. There has also been progressive deterioration of hygienic conditions in urban areas where the poor are forced to live in overcrowded slums without basic amenities of clean water, toilets, garbage removal, etc.